Good afternoon, and welcome to my Science Inquiry Center. This is on Sink or Float, and it is I made this one for kindergartners. So, this is my sentence to explain it. This is what the students would be taught prior to the center. To introduce this subject, I was going to read the book, Who Sank the Boat? By Pamela Allen, and then also I found this cool website on BBC that would have the students guess which objects would float or sink. You would click through them, and that would be a great way to keep them engaged in active learning. And then this is my next generation science standard to develop models to describe the atomic composition of simple molecules and extended structures. So my first activity, I have 4. First one was going to be to complete the prediction part of our worksheet, and each student will start this activity first. Worksheet will have the 5 items that the students will have to decide whether they think they will sink or float. The sheet will have pictures or written out a bathtub toy, plastic bottle, toy block, rubber ball, and a bottle cap. And students would be able to touch these items, so they're able to feel the items, and then the student will then circle the word under the column sink or float next to each item. Then my second activity was the actual putting the items in the water to see if they will sink or float. And my objectives for the second one were students will experiment with different items to see what will sink or float, and then students will record their findings on their worksheet. So the second activity, like I said, it'll be actually them putting the items in the water. And then the rules that I'd have for this would be to not splash the water. Take your turn with placing the items into the water. There'll be a towel next to the bucket to place the toys to dry them off, and another one to dry your hands. And after you're done with each item, you'll record whether the item sunk or floated on the worksheet. And it's the same worksheet as they use in activity number 1. They'll use the worksheet, and then they will put their findings down. On to activity 3. This one would be the ship constructing. And the objectives are students will experiment with different materials to construct a ship and observe how long it can float while adding more items. And then students will hypothesize how many toys it will take to sink that boat. And then this third activity will draw back to the introduction and what the previous learning with when I read the book, Who Sank the Boat. But this time, students will be able to construct their own boat with what materials they think will work the best for keeping the boat afloat with the toy animals. The materials will be tinfoil, paper, and parchment paper, wax paper. And the students will be able to choose whatever material they want and to make whatever shape of boat that they want that they think will work the best. And after they built their boat, they will place it in the water to make sure it floats. And once they're satisfied with the boat and it floats, they can start adding the toy animals and place the cow, donkey, sheep, pig, and mice in the boat. And then I'll also have the students make predictions on how many animals do you think will be in the boat before the boat will sink. My fourth activity, the students will record and draw a picture of their boat in a journal. And after building the boat, each student will grab their journal, get to work on constructing and drawing a picture and a sentence. The directions of this, write a sentence about the boat you built and draw a picture. And then this is a good activity to finish out the Inquiry Center, and this activity will work on writing good sentences and drawing the picture. We'll make it student-centered and keep them actively involved. So, let's see here. This would have been my worksheet that they would have used. As you can see, I have the objects on the left, and then under each column was the prediction and attempt. They would have to circle, float, or sink. So not a lot of people are lucky enough to have a mom who's a 4-year-old teacher and or younger cousins that I can guinea pig with. So I got my cousins Brad and Audrey, and and they are going to help me with this Science Inquiry Center. So, alrighty. First thing, I want you guys to, under each item, you're gonna circle. What do you think? What item will sink or float? You can put a check mark. So put one there and there for you guys. Well, yeah. Go ahead. Go for it, Brad.
That.
Yeah, that's perfect. Well, no, Audrey, you put under each item. So you put on the right side. Brad's gonna put on the left side. So you go with the duck. What do you think?
The duck.
Put it to the right, like over there. Put it over there on each one. All right, perfect. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
What do you think the bottle's gonna do, Audrey?
You're good, Audrey. Keep going. You're good. All right, you got 3 more. Keep going. What do you think?
Don't do what I did. Just because I did it doesn't mean it's correct.
No.
Keep going. You got 2 more. You're doing good. All right, these two, the ball or the bottle cap.
Ball here, bottle cap that.
All right, what one? What do you think, Audrey? Do a sink or float? You're doing great, Audrey. Think that'll sink? What about the bottle cap? Sink or float? Float. All right, perfect. Here, I'll take the markers. Thank you. All right. Next, have you guys sit each side of here. Brad, you can sit there, Audrey. Come sit over here. All right. Now, we'll go one by one, and we're going to use each item to see whether it'll sink or float. All right, so the first item, Brad, the duck. Put it in there. All right, so now I want you to record it's the same color, whether it float or sink. Floated or sunk. Jeez. All right, next, the bottle. Use the water bottle. Think that's going to sink or float?
Float.
Float? Boom. There you go. All right, so record your findings. And I want you to do that for the next 3 items. You go for it.
Sink.
Oh.
Audrey, you're wrong.
All right, Brad. Last 2. And then now at the bottle cap.
Float.
So they all float. Okay. So let's
That was
get
crazy.
it out and dry them, and then it'll be Audrey's turn. All right. So you want to dry those off, Audrey? Dry 'em. All right.
Get the ball one.
Perfect. All right. Where's that? All right. Now, your turn, Audrey. The bottle. What black? You got your toy duck. Good. Good job. And your bottle cap. So, did everything float?
Yeah.
All right. Put a check mark down. Good job, Audrey. All right. Now, since all those things floated, let's find something that can sink. All right, Brad? What do you think? You find something. Audrey, you go find something too. What do you think would sink? Go find a toy or something. What's that, Brad?
Toy car.
Toy car. All right. Wow. Right on. Yep. That sunk easy. All right, Audrey.
Still not sure.
Don't do the same.
It's all right. Just find a toy somewhere. Go over here.
I know.
Something that. Ooh, I found a lot of them.
Not these. Not these.
Want to try the cup? All right. Let's try the cup.
It has to sink.
I think it's a sinky.
You think it's gonna sink?
It's gonna sink.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Try again.
As it gains water, it will go down.
I'll go find some.
Technically.
Like
Audrey,
if you put it over
you
here.
can keep watching.
Like if you put
It
it
might
over
sink.
there.
Wait, I know
As
what'll
the
make
water
it
keeps-
sink.
Oh, yeah.
Not that. Audrey.
Well, it did sink. You were right, Audrey. Once it fills with water, it would sink eventually. Right on. Find anything else?
Something that'll sink like right away, maybe. Something heavy.
This is perfect.
And that can go in the water.
Yeah, something that's good with water.
This is hard.
You think that? You think that'll sink or float?
There's something there.
Okay.
Sink.
Ooh, try that thing out.
I'll try this.
What do you think that'll float or sink?
Sink.
Wow, you were right. Good job. Alrighty. So, let's get all these things out on. Want to help out, Brad? Put all those things out on there.
Oh, it sinked.
Eventually, yes. It did, because it filled up with water. Good job, Audrey. Yeah, we're good, Audrey. You come back and...
Are we trying to find something else?
No, now we're going to come over here.
And make boats?
Make a boat. So, your materials are, you get tin foil, the parchment paper, wax paper, or paper. What do you think would work out best, Audrey? Use whatever one you want.
Can
You
I
get-
use all of them?
No, you only get to use one.
Oh, I know what I'm using.
You get to pick.
No, just copy it.
This.
You want to use that? Go. Use the tin foil. Here you go.
That's what I was thinking. That's honestly what I was thinking.
So, yep. You
Can
make
we
what...
like fold it anyway?
Yep. Yeah, it's all you guys. You make your own shape. You make whatever you think would float. That'll float best in there. You free reigns. You guys do whatever you want.
I think I might need more tin foil.
Yeah, we got more.
I need like a wider piece maybe.
You need some more.
I don't think I need any. I got mine.
You got yours? All right. Let's try it. Let's try it out.
I just copied I just practically copied a canal.
Copy. All right. Now, before we put the animals in, so these would be the animals from the book that we would have read. And so, out of these 5 animals, Brad, how many animals do you think it'll take to sink the boat? How many animals?
Sink it?
Yeah, how many animals?
Probably just these two.
All right, so let's try it out. Put the cow in. Oh, it's capsized. Well, it's not sunk technically. Oh, there it goes. All right, put the donkey in her horse. All right, put the sheep in. Well, I think there it goes.
Maybe you need to make your sides.
Well, you were right. You said 2 animals, so good prediction.
It just like tipped it. It's
Yeah.
doesn't have good balance.
No,
I'll try
it's-
and make it better balance.
Well, that tinfoil's wet. Audrey, you done with your boat? All right.
You want to use that one, Ray? See if you can make another
All right, put it in the water. See if it'll float. Oh, that's good. So, out of these 5 animals, how many animals do you think it'll take to sink it? No, keep the boat in there.
Audrey did a pretty good idea.
How many animals?
Two.
2 animals. All right. Put the cow in there. Ooh, put the donkey or horse. That's right. Yeah, it's that one. Put the horse in there, Audrey. All right, keep going with the animals. All right, you have two more. You have the pig and the mouse. Wow, good job, Audrey. Hey, you made them all fit in there. That's a good bow. All right, take the animals out.
I don't think I'm gonna
Good job, Audrey. Good work.
They stayed.
Yeah. All right, you can take them out. Good job.
They stayed warm.
All right, Brad, you want to try again?
Sure.
All right, you try again. All right, so how many animals do you think it's going to sink? To take this thing to boat, how many animals?
Me?
What do you think?
All of them.
All of them? All right, let's try it out.
You in the middle.
All right, got your cow, your sheep, your donkey/horse, pig. Wow, second time's a charm. Good job, Brad. It's perfect.
I like my boat that I made.
All right.
Fit.
Yep, now you guys come over here, please. And we're going to do our journal. Audrey, right here. All right, so I want you to write a sentence and draw a picture about your boat. All right? I'll get you some pens. Oh, two. You want a pen or a crayon, Brad? All right, so use a crayon. You can draw your sentence and draw a picture of your boat and the animals. What do you want?
A gray so I can
Oh,
draw the boat
gotcha.
color. It doesn't really matter. That's just if I could.
You guys can write your sentence first.
About like
I'll
take a pen to write my sentence.
You want a pen? Okay, I'll get you.
Write my sentence.
Here's a purple pen, Audrey.
Don't care.
All right, so write one sentence what you learned today. What'd you learn today, Audrey?
Sink and float.
That's what you learned about? All right, so if you can write that, go for it. You can write that.
I don't really know how to write ink.
Sound it out.
Ink.
Audrey?
She has that. You're good. So
And then
ink.
Right? You do those.
S-I.
And then
S-I.
no. And then cut. Okay. And then float is fan. And then, yeah.
What's your sentence, Brad?
If you
Boat
put
walls.
walls on a boat, it won't sink.
That's good.
That's good.
Good, Audrey.
All right, then draw your picture of your boat and the animals. I'll take that, Audrey.
Where's my gray? Here's a gray.
Oh, I only got
No, you guys can share gray.
Audrey's one.
That'll be okay.
Why do you put these in the Play-Doh pot?
Because they make good holders.
That's my boat.
It's perfect.
And I want to write the animals name.
Done, Bradley?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
So hard.
Alrighty, so that is my Science Inquiry Center about sink or float. And thank you to my wonderful students for helping me out.
You're welcome.